In this lesson, we're going to add some new elements to our page layout. We will be working on the author.html file. You can open it from the project panel file list, or if you already have it open like I do, simply click the tab at the top to switch to it. PineGrow makes it easy to work on multiple pages at once by keeping them in separate tabs. Now, we need to select the main text column. For better precision, use the tree panel to select the column element that wraps the text. With the column selected, let's head over to the Visual Controls panel. Look for the Bootstrap column settings. Currently, this column is set to span 12, meaning it takes up the full width of the row. We want to make some space, so let's change the size to 8. Notice that as you hover over the numbers, PineGrow gives you a live preview of the layout change. Click on 8 to apply it. We've now set the column width to 8 for the medium breakpoint. If we switch the view to a smaller mobile size, the column still stacks and takes up the full width, which is the default responsive behavior. But for medium screens and larger, it is constrained to 8 columns wide. This leaves us with 4 columns of empty space on the right side. Our plan is to fill that space by inserting a new column. To do that, click on the Insert button at the top of the window. This opens the Library panel. Here you have access to the full range of Bootstrap components, as well as standard HTML elements. We want a grid element, so grab the column component and drag it onto the page. We want to position this right after our text column. Watch the tree panel as you drag. The orange line indicates exactly where the element will be inserted relative to its siblings. Drop it in place, and we now have a new empty column sitting next to our text. By default, it automatically fills the remaining space, which corresponds to a width of 4. Now, let's put an image inside this new column. Go back to the project panel. Navigate into the Assets folder and then the Images folder. Locate the image file. Simply drag this file from the project panel and drop it directly into your new empty column on the page. I should mention, you can also add images using the Insert panel. Click the Insert button and switch to the Images tab. Here you can see all the images currently in your project folder. Or you can switch to the Unsplash tab to find something new. Here you can search for keywords and grab high-quality, free images to use in your project immediately. And if you're feeling creative, you can even generate images with PineGrow's AI. But for this example, let's stick with the photo we just added. However, we have a small problem. The image is quite large and it's overflowing the column boundaries. To fix this, make sure the image element is selected. Then, in the Visual Controls panel, look for the Image Options section. We need to apply the Fluid setting. Hover over the Fluid button to see the preview. It scales the image to fit the container width. Click it to apply the class. Now the image fits perfectly within the column. We've successfully resized a text column and inserted a responsive image next to it. I encourage you to play around with these settings. If you make a mistake, don't worry. You can easily restart the lesson or just use the undo command to step back. This is the best way to learn, so go ahead and experiment.